Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, and today in this video I'm going to teach you the reason behind the fall of the shoulder. That is, when you wear a blouse you can see there is a wrinkle under the armpit, and also the shoulder of the blouse will fall very frequently, and I'm going to rectify these problems just by adding some kind of measurements. So just follow these measurements. For sure you'd be seeing a very big difference after that. So you have to be very precise in the so today in this video I teach you how to calculate your shoulder, armhole and neck width, because these are the important measurement reason for the shoulder fall and also a wrinkle around your armpit. Okay, so first measurement is the shoulder. So for the shoulder, the measurement would be upper body divided by 8, and you're going to add a 0.5 inches for the stretching. So in my previous video, in my old video, I taught you what is the upper body and how to take the measurement of the upper body. For sure I will be sharing the link underneath this video. Just see that. So the upper body divided by 8.5 inch for stretching is going to be the shoulder measurement for your blouse, and this is would be varied from the kurta and kurti. This is not for the chudidar, kurta, kurti. This is absolutely only for the blouse. Okay, so second one is going to be the armhole. The armhole is nothing but this particular lines of this plays a very important thing in making the blouse. If you have a problem in this, for sure you're going to have a shoulder fall. So this line is very important. So this line is also like upper body divided by 8. Okay, so we are not going to add any stitch line, because anyhow we are going to leave a stitch line for the shoulder, so that we are not adding that 0.5 inches. So that 0.5 inches would be at the top where we default add that to sew the shoulders together. So you don't want to add any kind of seam allowance for that. So just like that, you're going to take like upper body divided by 8, which is going to be your shoulder length. I mean that armhole length. Next one is the neckline width. Neckline width is very important. Again, upper body divided by 18 is going to be your neckline width. These three measurement is a very important measurement actually. So my upper body is actually like 40 inches. You're going to add 4 inch to that. That's going to be 44 inches divided by 18. So it can be for anyone, even for kids, adults, it can be anyone, but all you have to do is take the upper body measurement. So my upper body measurement is 40 inches. All you have to do is add 4 inch to that, and then you're going to divide it by 18. It is very important. Okay, so without adding the 4 inch, for sure you won't getting that exact measurement. So add 4 inch to the upper body and divide by 18 is going to be your neck width, and again 44 inches divided by 8 is going to be your shoulder measurement. Okay, so let me divide and show you. So now let me start with the shoulder. 44 inches divided by 8 inch is equal to, it's going to be like 5.5 inches. So that's the shoulder measurement. So let's get started by marking that measurements on a piece of chart. So make sure that this is the folded edge of the fabric of your blouse, and you're going to draw a line over here. Okay, so just keep the tape, and I'm going to mark that 5.5. If you're making this for the kurta or kurti, just add a 0.5 inch more. That's it. You don't have any kind of extra measurements for that. If you want to wear the kurta or kurti to be very fitted, you can always follow this measurement. Okay, so from here I'm going to mark the armhole length. So from this point I'm going to mark a quarter inch for seam allowance for the stretching. So just like that you're going to extend that. So this is for the seam allowance for the stretching of the armhole. Okay, so from here I'm going to mark my armhole. Again, armhole would be like upper body divided by 8. Same 5.5 inches it's going to have. Okay, so let me mark the same over here. So just keeping the tape over this point, I'm going to mark the 5.5 inches and just draw a line, and for sure it's going to come really perfect. So if you have a problem in making the blouse, if you're not getting the exact neck measurement, if you think that the neck is becoming so wide, even you keep the neckline to be close, for sure try this method. You will find a vast difference. Okay, and now it's going to be like upper body divided by 4. So this is going to be the upper body measurement, that is upper body divided by 4, that is like 11 inches. As my chart is so small, I'm not going to take 11 inches, I'm going to just keep it like 8.5 inches now. Okay, so this is going to be upper body measurement. So 11, I have 44 inches as my upper body, and I'll be dividing by 4, so that's going to be the 11 inches over here. And again, I don't have enough chart for that, my chart is really small, so I just took like 8.5 inches. Okay, so now let me mark the armhole for this. So the armhole is very important, and neck width is very important. The neck width is like upper body divided by 18, so 44 inches divided by 18, it comes around like 2.4 inches. So from the folded edge, you're going to mark that 2.4 inches over here. Okay, so just like that, mark 2.4 inches, and from this 2.4 inches, give the depth of the neckline as you like 10 to 12 inches. For sure the neck is not going to wide, and it's going to stay on the exact place. So the main thing is the armhole height and the neck width and also the shoulder. These three things plays a very important role over here. So now the thing is, I'm going to mark my neckline. So just draw a rectangle over here, and from that you can make any kind of neckline over there. So imagine that if you are drawing the height of the armhole to be like leaving a quarter inch, that is instead of drawing that more half inch, you're just drawing that in a very small way, like leaving a half inch. So this is the height of the armhole, means for sure when you wear that, you'll be having a pull underneath your armpit that is going to pull your neckline out from the place, so that what you have the shoulder fall. So this line should be perfect. So if you have that line to be perfect, for sure you won't be having that shoulder fall. So even a 0.5 inch is going to pull your armhole, your neckline, your shoulder, everything together. And this how some most of them used to draw the armhole. This is not the exact way of drawing your armhole. It's not going to come, it's not going to sit underneath the armhole as neat as you want. So this fabric is going to gather underneath your armhole, and it's going to make the wrinkles. Okay, so when you make armhole curve, it should be nice neat curve, and especially if you're making to the front side, it's going to have more depth than the back one. So let me show you how to draw in a professional way. So make sure it come nice depth like this, and this is how it's going to make your armhole. Can you see this much of fabric is excess? This fabric is going to join underneath your armpit, it's going to have a wrinkles. Okay, so this is how it's going to draw. So just like that, you're going to give a nice and neat depth. So this depth is going to be for your back side of your armhole, and if you're making to the front side, it's going to have a more depth. So let me draw and show you if you're making that to the front side. So this how it's going to draw for the front side. The front side armhole should go nice and deep inside like this. So this should take the armhole line little bit in, and it's going to have a nice and neat curve like such, so that you won't be having that wrinkles or fabric gathered underneath your armhole. You can try this method for both your kurta and also for the blouse. So when you make these kind of a type of kurta, for sure the kurta would be little bit fitted. So if you want that to be little bit loose, you can add a half inch for that. So this is how you have to mark your neckline, armhole and the shoulder. And for the sleeves, This is how I used to do, and let me tell you what are the problems you face on the sleeves. So you have to give a nice and neat curve over this point, and the distance should be like 3 to 3.5 inches, which is very very important over here. Okay, so let me tell you, most of them won't be giving that 3 inches, so most of them used to draw this curve like such. Okay, it's not going to have a nice like a S shape. So the distance over here would be like 2 inches, so this excess fabric would be gathered underneath your armhole, and that's how it's going to pull the neckline out also. It's not going to stay on the place. Okay, so this how you have to overcome that. You're going to give nice and neat shape for the armhole, and most of them won't be knowing the problem actually, that they made a very big problem in the sleeves. They would be telling the problem would be in the neckline or the shoulder or the armhole, but the basic problem would be on the sleeve. So this fabric is going to pull your shoulder, the neckline, everything together. And this is how you have to cut the front part. The front part is going to have a nice and neat in-depth shape than the back part. So keep these things in the mind when you make your blouse, your kurta or kurti. For sure you won't get that problem again. Make sure that you calculate according to your borders like this. These measurements are very very important. And hope you like this video, and if you like this video and if you want more videos like this, don't forget to hit on the subscribe button below, and also don't forget to hit on a thumbs up. See you next time. Till then, take care. Bye bye.